in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jones going to throw right away. Oh, look at this. Right from the jump. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Jones pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Perry, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion is Warren. On play action, it's Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now, it's Jones. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off, and now he loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. When they do, you got to seize the moment. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Fouled up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders 14, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jones keeping this one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Colts 1st down. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his 1st catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Now the Colts will use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
No gain on the
It
play.
is third and 10.
and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tresway to punt on fourth down. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On first and 10, here's Jones. That is caught. Deion Burks has it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive. In motion is Warren. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another first and 10. Throwing, Jones. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Throwing now is Jones. He'll let this go towards the end zone. There's Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
Indianapolis.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 14, Colts 7. Spencer Schrader is the kickoff for
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Now pass deep from McLaurin. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It was the rookie from LSU who brought him down. From the 31, here's second and 9. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hands you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On the give, Krosky Merritt trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jones now on first down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Taylor loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Shooting for Terry McLaurin that time.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Daniels to throw on second down. Diggs on the reception. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
First catch of the game for Diggs. And it's a first down.
First and 10.
1st and 10.
9-yard line.
On first down, it's White. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And the 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Here's Tress Way now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return. How good is that? Backs them up all the way to the 2. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Patrol. Hey, fire cue up.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Picking up right where they left off. They start the second half with a solid pickup and a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Looking at Warren, they're on the tackle.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Daniels. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vidal. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. He completes this one to Mallory. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. Jones operating out of the pistol. Completing this one to Downs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Deron Payne. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught down the field is Burks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Attack! No, Truman.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
Here's Jones. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
45-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Jones to the air again. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now Jones throwing on second down. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Downs goes in motion. Throwing is Jones on third down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the Colts first down.
Gun, it's Jones. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it, so that's a play they're going to look back at.
That's to the end zone, intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Play action now. It's Jones. That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, Indy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the
shotgun now for Jones. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
To return, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
up the middle. Krosky Merritt. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of the yard. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. This will be 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And goal to go at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. You get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. Working from the gun, it's Jones. They had to take the chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Jones pass intercepted.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. Still going. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 68 yards.
That's good.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win.